Good morning. It is 6:35 a.m. on Wednesday, April 5th, 2017. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I feel a little bit weird the last couple of weeks and I'm not really sure what's going on exactly, but when I say weird, I guess it's it, the trouble is weird becomes the word that you use whenever it's a I don't have a precise other alternate word to use. And I'm not even sure there's something to describe as much as I just recognize that I've gone a few weeks without where I'm letting some bad habits develop. And I recognize it happening and yet don't change it, and that gives me anxiety, which can produce kind of a spiral, right? I don't want to overstate things. It's more a matter of just watching for signs of such things, right? And so I've been trying to correct that without necessarily putting the burden on myself to fix everything all at once. Luna's running around getting stuff to chew on. But for example, Monday I set the Arrow Garden up and I did a little bit of cleaning, although I still have more that I ought to do. Yesterday I jumped back into writing for the first time. First time to spend more than just a little bit of time on it since really the retreat. Uh, for whatever reason, I just kind of didn't manage to keep the momentum up after the retreat, but I did a little bit last night, which felt good. And then I went to bed at a reasonable hour. And so I got enough sleep. Who knew, right? Now that said, I mean the thing is, sleep is sleep is a frustrating thing because like how much is enough? Like in theory, you'd hear people tell you like, "Oh, well, you didn't get enough sleep unless you wake up naturally." And I feel like I'm not sure that's true. Right? Cuz I just sort of feel like I think the body is capable of making itself sleep more. Just like you can eat too much, right? You can eat way more than your body needs. I think you can sleep more than your body needs too. So I'm not sure it's true that if you need an alarm to get up, that definitely means you're not getting enough sleep. But that's not to say that I think I get enough sleep on the reg, so to speak. Um, but trying to do a little better, right? That's the idea. Is that um, it doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing, and it's just a matter of trying to maintain the self awareness. This is something that I've talked about on these videos before, which is to just say it's helpful to just try to keep in your mind a level of awareness so that when things start to shift, because they always will, life is unstable, your circumstances change, all sorts of things can affect the various, it's almost like the weather, right? Like there's long-term trends, but in terms of, the forecast on any given day might say 60% chance of rain. Does that mean it's going to rain where you are? Well, maybe, maybe not. And it also means it's like, well, it might rain from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, but then stop. Okay, that metaphor got away from me. I guess the point is that's part of what I find helpful with these videos, and what I like about continuing to do them is that it's sort of just a little daily check-in for myself where I spend a little bit of time thinking about, well, what is going on with me? And yeah. And so what's going on with me today is that I'm sort of acknowledging that I've let some bad habits develop, and then I'm going to try to, a little bit at a time, start chipping back away at them. Try to get some course correcting in. Luna. Goodness. Luna, settle down. Luna. Down. Down. Luna. Down. Sorry about that. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes. Here's a little bonus, Luna. Hey, Bubber. Talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.